Have you ever walked into a shopping mall or movie theater and realized, man, I'm getting old? I feel like it's been happening to me more frequently these days, and it's kind of scary. I know I'm not that old, but whenever I drive my sister and her friends around, I feel completely out of the loop. I don't know what to say, what's cool these days. It's kind of sad. It's been a few years since I was 13, the start of adolescence with my whole life in front of me. So I decided to sit down and talk with the only 13-year-old I know, my sister Alex. Okay. Clearly, you can see how seriously she's taking this.
My name is Alex. I'm 13 years old and I'm a 7th grader at Gemini Junior High School.
Here are some of the things Alex likes to do in her free time.
Play the clarinet or the piano or hang out with my friends. In 4th or 3rd grade, my grandpa inspired me to join band. So at the beginning I was kind of forced to, but then I ended up liking it. During 5th period, we have a band period, and then after school, and then once a week we have band lessons.
I have a little clip of her playing her clarinet. Don't tell her. Here are some of the things Alex likes to do.
We go to the mall or something, or we just go on our phones and talk.
So you guys hang out and you sit on your phone?
Well, not all the time,
But
if we get bored.
So if you get bored, you just sit.
Yeah, we go on our phones if we get bored.
So what do you like to do when you're playing on your phone?
Go on social media. I don't really play games on my phone. I usually just go on social media.
What kind of social media sites do you use?
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr.
Do all of your friends use all these apps?
Well, not all of them have Facebook, because that's kind of old now, but some they don't really use Tumblr, because that's more for finding artsy pictures or something like that. So some of them aren't interested in those stuff, but they usually use Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter.
When I asked her about dating, she got a little uncomfortable.
Well, I got asked out, but I don't like the boy. But I had one at the beginning of the school year until the end of before Christmas break, but he moved to Iowa.
So how does dating work now in your generation? How do people approach each other? How does it look?
Well, usually what you do is you get to know them on social media, so follow them on Instagram, and then you start DMing them or texting them, and then when you get to know them and oh, you sound nice or something, then you talk at school, and then usually before I know how older dating people, they would first go on a date and then ask someone out. Now it's usually you ask someone out, and then after your date already dating, then you go on a date. And for dating places, you just go ice skating or the movies. And when you forget to save a message, then it's lasts forever. So it's something important, then we message each other. But for if you do want to hang out, questions like that, you use Snapchat. And for group messages, we don't really use messages, we use Instagram.
Do you and your friends like to, do anything other than sit on your phones?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not good at ice skating, but we ice skate. We usually a group of our friends. We just hang out, talk. Sometimes we do different makeup stuff, or I don't know. We like talking a lot at home. Then for fun, I try out new makeup skills or how to do your hair, stuff like that.
Where do you learn about stuff like this?
For hair stuff, I just kind of from the basic braid that I learned as a kid. You just make up stuff from there, and you try it on different parts of your head or something. But for makeup, on Instagram, all YouTubers or something, they do it, and then I'm oh, this should be cool to try. But a lot of them just for my own imagination. But the root of it starts from YouTubers and Instagram and stuff like that.
She then proceeded to talk about her plans for the future.
Well, I wanted to do something music related because I'm very passionate about that. So I was thinking of like going to a music college and then like end up opening my own store that like sells music products and instruments, but also has lessons and like, you know, different lessons for different instruments. And if it gets bigger, then hire other people teaching at the store. Kind of like a company. It's like a store and a company kind of mixed together.
What would you say is the hardest thing about being a teenager in 2016?
I think like kind of getting to the classes, but like more personally, I know like I guess dating and stuff and like having friends and like things like that are more like kind of personal things that like I know when you were a teenager, stuff like that kind of happened in high school or like even in college. Like now that stuff is kind of shifting up earlier, so like I feel like someone doesn't really respect you if you don't have a boyfriend or if like you don't have numerous amount of friends. I know there's like specific people, but I like helping people, so I usually like try to like stick up for them and say, oh, you know, you don't have to have this amount of friends to be popular, or you don't have to have a boyfriend to be popular. And I feel like a lot of people do understand that. Like my group of friends, we try to help people, but there are other groups that like disagree with us and feel like, oh, if you don't have this or this, then you're not cool. And also like materials, so like if you don't have the new phone, you're not cool. Or if you don't have like this laptop or, you know, iPod and iPhones, then like you're not considered as one of the cool kids.
Boy, have times changed. I can't imagine being a teenager in 2016. When I was that age, all I had to worry about was getting out of running the mile in gym and figuring out what color I wanted my friendship bracelets to be. Kids these days have it rough, and I'm glad I grew up when I did.